Now, many of you are aware of the news by now that the actor that plays Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman, has passed away in his early 40s, battling cancer for 4 years, and now he's gone. Those of you that know me know when celebrities pass and whatnot, I'm not one that's quick to jump right out there on the front lines and whatnot, but Chad Boseman is someone that I did kind of keep up with his career. The first time I seen him was, I believe, Law and Order. Then the movie Get Up, where he played James Brown, killed the role, did phenomenal. And then I just remember after seeing that movie, I thought, like, who is this guy? Like, like, who is this guy? And then I found out he was playing Black Panther, and seen him in Civil War. Amazing. The Black Panther film, did a great job in that. Now when Black Panther was first coming out, there was a wave of artists that were inspired, myself being one of them, that created a bunch of pictures. I actually have the picture that I created right here. This is one of those projects that I take great pride in. People sometimes ask me, what's your favorite project? I don't have a favorite project, but there are projects where I take exceptional pride in compared to others. This one is at the top. And the reason why this one is at the top is because the amount of time and effort that I put into this. This is also the first time I've done a colored portrait I've done a colored portrait in colored pencil. This is the first time. And I spent about 5 weeks working on this, day and night, touching it up here and there, just spending countless hours. And the hard work paid off so much that Chadwick Boseman liked it on Instagram. Now, one of my friends, when I showed it to him, he was like, you know, that your work stands out by itself. You don't need anybody's validation. He was right. But seeing that I created something inspired by Chadwick Boseman, and for him to give it some acknowledgement, that made me feel good. And I think with Black Panther, why a lot of people took to it is just that, not only from an artist standpoint of it being inspiring, but just seeing, I don't even normally go down this road, but seeing a representation, and just seeing a representation of people that look like me painted in a different sort of way, not just the typical fashion that we're used to. But to go back to Chadwick Boseman, he seemed just like a genuine individual that loved what he was doing. And just to think about it, like, even though he was battling cancer for these 4 years, he just kept on working. That's an inspiring message in itself to take away, that you can be battling something. Like, I can't even imagine what it's like to have cancer, or, you know, people that are affected by family members that have it. But I do know people that have known others that have it, and it's not something easy to go through, as you would imagine. And to work through all the pain, through the chemo, through whatever other therapies, and man, that's inspiring to me. That's part of the legacy he left behind that inspires me when I look at things, is that it's like, no matter how bad things are going, no matter what state you're in, no matter how you're feeling, you love something so much that you just dedicate yourself 100% to it. Even though you may be sick and you can pass away at any given moment. You could be, let's just put it in the art realm, you could be painting or drawing today, and then tomorrow you're not here, but you just kept at it because this is something that you love. I mean, when I look at that with Chadwick Boseman, that's what I take away from his legacy. That's one of the lessons I take away. So that's one of the things that's, man, it's hard to process. But that's one of the things that's most inspiring. I mean, gone too soon. Gone too soon. And this image was created by way of his inspiration, right? And it's been all over the place. A gallery in Milwaukee, shows in Atlanta, all over the Canada, US. It pretty much went viral. It's been on a bunch of platforms. It's probably even been in places that I have no knowledge of. But when I created this, I didn't know how powerful of a movement I was going to be part of, and all of that is contributed to one man, Chadwick Boseman, who inspired this piece, who inspired many artists to create beautiful arts of work that involved Black Panther and him in the mix. And yeah, that's what he meant to me as an artist. It's much more than Black Panther the movie. It's much more than just putting together an image that a lot of people liked. It was a feeling. It was connecting with people. I remember one of the stories that somebody that bought a print, they told me that they were so happy that I made this image and that they could purchase it because their son had no Black superheroes on their wall to look up to. They had the Captain America, they had the Superman, they had Spider-Man, but they had no one. And now that I made this, they can proudly put that on their son's wall. So Chadwick, you see how the transfer goes. Him partaking in the Black Panther transfers over to some of us artists, which in turn transfers over to other people that inspires them. So it's like a cycle in a sense. So, man, definitely sad news. I know, Kobe Bryant also passed this year, him and his daughter. That was tough to grasp. Now this, definitely tough. Chadwick Boseman, salute the king. Rest in power.